Rights activists, analysts, and congresspeople gathered on Capitol Hill Thursday to discuss the current situation in Bahrain at the second anniversary of the popular uprising in the Persian Gulf Kingdom.
Violations are still ongoing, and the government always, whenever they see that they have a space, they will continue their repression against the demonstrators, and it is expected to see a continuation of this policy.
Most recently, a 16-year-old boy was shot to death in protests on Thursday by Saudi-backed Bahraini forces. The United States' continued alliance with the Bahraini government after years of repression and rights violations has become a hot-button issue, reaching as high as Congress, where some representatives here are calling for a reevaluation of relations with their Gulf ally. Minnesota Representative Keith Ellison is one of those congressmen asking that the U.S. reassess the Bahrain question.
I would like Americans to be firm on the side of human rights. Because in the long run, everybody's better off if that's what we do. Not to ignore the fact that there are other political and economic considerations out there, but none of them are important as civil and human rights. And the best way to help the Bahraini government is to urge them to rule justly with their people.
Ellison remains one of a few voices advocating a less friendly approach toward Bahrain. Many more government officials stress the importance of Bahrain as a United States ally, namely for its hosting of the U.S. Navy's Fifth Fleet. Several analysts have criticized this U.S. position as hypocritical.
And it's about time to see a change in policy, a change towards the double standards that exist in the EU and in the United States of America. We need to see a better position when it comes to human rights.
Still, Bahraini activists continue to push for a less favorable U.S. policy toward the island kingdom.
I'm not expecting to see a reflection of all these talks on policies, but it is a beginning for a revision for the policies to think about a way to fulfill the obligations toward Bahrain. We hope to see actions, to see next step, not just stop at just talking about the problem.
Since the crackdown on protesters 2 years ago, the United States and Britain continued selling weapons to the monarchy. Marjan Asi, Press TV, Capitol Hill, Washington.